I don't know, it was kind of hard back when the crisis was striking hard here in Spain. A lot of people around me was unemployed and without any chances, you know. They were looking for jobs and there was no offer at all. Well, I have been for some time one of these unemployed persons.
One of my biggest fear, I think, in like respect my life in the future or something like that, is working on something that I really don't like for the rest of my life because I need to work.
And the job market itself is geared towards having loads of experience, but be willing to take those really low paid jobs. And I think that's something that is I've learned since university anyway, is they expect you to have all the experience, but then be a junior, which is quite odd.
It's hard to remember all the things I've done. I was waiting on tables, and then I worked at John Lewis. I worked at BT Local Business, and then I got headhunted by British American Tobacco in London. I then got to do market research with Ipsos Mori, and now I am with Somo Global, and I'm interning there.
Now you don't know what to do, but it's okay. Nobody knows what to do. So just like have fun and don't get stressed with your mom comments or anything. I think this stress is what is stopping us. We know there is a bunch of people that they are doing the house job, blah, blah, blah. And we are sure we don't want to do that, but we kind of feel stressed because we are not doing that. We are stressing ourselves with this picture we don't want. But I believe everyone feels a little bad with their self, and they are simply not accepting the way they are, because if you're not looking for that kind of stuff, it's because that's not the person you want to be, and that's not bad.
Coming back home, it was definitely necessary, definitely. In regards to, being able to rent, it's just not possible. You see some of the prices, and it doesn't cater to people at all. Well, like your average working person at all, it just doesn't. In the last 10 or 15 years, that the working hours or something have gone up, but the wages haven't at all. And another thing as well, the working wage, like not a lot of people are even earning that. So it's kind of like you're working to be broke. You're not making any advances. So a lot of people can't really progress.
I really respect Germany's education system because they invest a lot in vocational courses, and they're really keen on joining businesses with education and to align the two, so they're not seen as two separate entities with different expectations. At the end of the day, children are encouraged to learn and go to work afterwards, and it's executed in a synchronized manner, which I think makes complete sense. And we've been trying to implement that in the UK, and there's just so much opposition and resistance to it for many different reasons, but that's why I hold Germany in high regards for this, because that is my idea of an ideal education system.
The difference is that, for example, in the US and the UK, you have a really strong hierarchy of public and private schools, and you kind of have to be willing or be able to invest a lot in your education because you potentially will get an easier, better paid job afterwards. In Germany, the state universities are known to be good. State schools are known to be good. Universities are very, very old in Germany. So are they in the UK, yeah. But I think that the tradition of university tradition and school tradition just has developed very differently.
Compared to what I know, what you pay back in Britain, it's like very low. We paid like 320 euros for the one semester. So it's like very, very little money. The state covers this kind of money. It supports you, like everything that is considered with uni, like your material and these fees and stuff. And if you want to go on a trip and stuff, the state covers it at first if you can prove that your parents can't afford to pay for it.
University helped me to put things into context. It helped me to understand certain theoretical backgrounds. It helped me to question things. But traveling really educated me in just understanding our generation's world, which is super global and super unified, and social media just like connects all of us somehow. And then going there and not just seeing it on social media, but actually going there and seeing other generations live, and that, yeah, changed everything for me. And it will hopefully continue for a long time that I can do that.
I guess if I was going to say anything to the nation, I would say be critical of newspapers. However, please read them, because it's really important that we all know about these issues so we can talk about them. But also we need to do more. We can't rely on our government. I just have no faith in them whatsoever.
The younger generation should stand up and say, hey, political leaders, this is not okay. You know, this is our future you are dealing with. You are limiting our options to live and work for no reason, just to get votes from the older generation. It's not really fair. Like, I think this is the main problem all over Europe, that the young generation is not really politically active or loud enough to raise their voice and say, yeah, we matter and work for us.